All right, should have audio, hopefully. Oh, wait, maybe not. Is this thing working? Camera's good. No audio.
Yeah, I had it muted on Zoom, but I echoed through my system, so I know your audio is working on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah, but I don't think it's working on Zoom.
You're fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Got a message. All right, let's get the show started. And Jim, you were right. I updated to
Live
OBS
from the
28
Tony Wallow
whatever,
Studios,
whatever UI
it's the
is.
Ken Stout Live Show,
Different.
featuring the Zoom homies,
That's gonna
produced
be
by
a
LK Productions.
couple days to get used to.
Yeah, but nothing else is.
No, it doesn't seem to be so far.
I'm very disappointed in you, Ken.
Oh, good Lord. I can't wait to hear this.
We already upgraded your. We already was playing. Remember when we was playing around with your old machine, and you installed the latest version. You installed version 28 on your old machine when we was playing around with it. So you should already know that it's different.
If you say
But
so.
I know you just play the old and forgetful card.
Yeah, if you say so.
You got my vote. Did Microsoft buy OBS?
Not that I'm aware of.
Changing the GUI, that's what I wondered. Can't leave things
I'm gonna go
alone.
check something out here real quick. This will be interesting.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Mike. Oh, that's right. The
Hello.
power went out today. I forgot. Shut everything down, including the old computer. Yeah. So far, it's just
I got a friend request on Facebook from someone today.
Josh Kinder.
Nope. Mike.
Any more hints, or are you just going to leave us in the dark?
Mike.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Good to see Mike. Hope he's feeling better.
Yeah, I feel a bit better.
So tonight's plans and tomorrow's plans and Saturday's plans, they just got thrown out the window. They changed Mrs. K's schedule from overnight. She's obviously not working. She's in there watching TV. And they made that decision at about 9:30 tonight. They told her it might be a possibility about 4:30 this afternoon, but it took them 5 hours to make up their mind. That's change number one. Change number two is we're going to play golf tomorrow, and my brother and I are going to play golf on Saturday. Possibly 2 rounds. That's still being debated right now. So, but for sure, I'll be playing with golf with Lorna tomorrow, and then Saturday afternoon with my brother Kevin, and possibly one of his friends he used to work with is here vacationing from Hawaii.
Not going to play Sunday either?
I don't know. Probably not. Probably won't be able to walk Sunday.
Why would he be here, coming here from Hawaii to vacation when it's like coming to Indiana when it's like freezing cold there compared to what it is in Hawaii?
Possibly there's a tragedy in the family. Possibly. I don't know. He's here visiting from Hawaii.
Well, it's just rather strange because most people live here and want to go there, not
They
the other
probably
way
get
around.
tired. They probably get tired of that sometimes, and they want to come to the mainland when they get a chance.
That's a possibility. That is a possibility. So, Professor, you're half right. The version I put it on my new machine is 2 versions behind the new version that I put on the old machine. But I'm not going to update it. It's not a big deal. And yes, I had forgot that we had put that on there. But since I don't want to and will probably not use that old machine with OBS, it's not that big of a deal. Uh-oh. Was that me or someone else
So
made
I
that
found
noise?
a bug today.
That was me.
I found a bug today with the Samsung Magician software. You know, the software that you use if you got like a 970 or 980 NVMe drive.
Yep. Go ahead. We're listening.
So apparently, if you go download that software, it downloads as a zip file. You have to unzip it. Well, if you unzip it, if you download it in the downloads folder, and unzip it in the downloads folder and try to run it, it won't allow it to be installed. It'll say like a vulnerability. It'll say a vulnerability has been found, and then close down. And as strange as this may sound, the way to fix it is to simply extract that zip file. Instead of extracting it to the downloads folder, extract it to somewhere else on your computer, like the desktop, and then run that same file again, and it will work. It will install. Can anybody explain why that is?
I can't.
No, neither can I.
Problem between keyboard and chair?
Yeah.
No, it's not a problem between keyboard and chair, because I looked up that error message. A vulnerability has been found, or whatever it said, and that's what somebody on Twitter said to do is unzip it. Instead of unzipping it to downloads, unzip it to somewhere else, and it worked.
Huh. Long Dog says, nope, he can't explain it. Stealth Mode says, good evening to everyone. Evening, Stealth Mode. Jose joins us in chat. And he says he has a Samsung 980 Pro and recently installed the Magician software located in the downloads folder. So is there any possibility, and I'm going to regret asking this question, that it could be your system?
No, because again, I looked up that message, and there's a bunch of people having that same message asking how to fix it, how to get it to install on like Reddit and Twitter and everywhere.
Okay, so I got the old i7 fired up, and it says Samsung Magician, a new version is available. So what am I supposed to click on that and it's going to download it?
Which
I can't
click
show you the screen, don't
Click
think.
the update button.
yeah, I did that on my mom's computer because I did that on my mom's computer first, and it didn't work. She had like version 6 point something, and the update only upgraded to like version 6 point whatever. It didn't actually upgrade to version 7.
I'm
So I had to manually go and download version 7.
I've got
and
the
then
version I
try to
have pending
install it, which is why.
7.2. I have version 7.1 on there, and now it's wanting to update to 7.2. So I'll go ahead and hit update. So you didn't try to update, you downloaded the whole new version. Is that what you're saying? Am I understanding that
Right,
correctly?
because her computer, I hadn't upgraded it. I have not upgraded that software in a while, so it's still stuck on version 6 point something.
Why couldn't you just
And
update
I
it
wanted to
through
put it on.
normal
I wanted to
channels?
upgrade it to 7, and I downloaded the whole new version, and it wouldn't let me install it if I unzipped it in the downloads folder. Had to unzip
Right,
it
but
somewhere else.
I guess you had it installed on the computer already, correct?
No, I had removed it,
Oh,
and then
may I ask a silly question as to why did you remove it?
because I thought that older version was the reason why it wasn't able to install the newer version.
Okay,
But
so
that
hold on.
wasn't the case.
Let me make sure I'm as confused as I think I am. You had the old version on there, and you went and got the new version and tried to install it while the old version was on there, rather than just hit the button that says update.
Let's oh let's just settle this once and for all.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna show you what I found that told me how to fix it.
I understand what you found. I think you're missing my point. My point was you had Samsung Magician installed on the computer, and rather than use the update button, you elected to go get the new version
I
5.
did. I tried that update button and it wouldn't upgrade to version 7 point whatever the latest version is. It would only upgrade to version 6.
This is on your mom's computer?
Correct.
Okay, well, mine's going through just fine on my old i7. So maybe you needed to go, instead of trying to go from something in the 6s to 7.2, maybe you needed to get the next update from 6 point whatever and then build your way up. Aren't there some programs out there that require you to do the updates in succession?
It'll tell you that on the website.
Okay.
That's usually a BIOS.
I had remember hearing something about that somewhere, is why I asked. And I've got a question to ponder for Jim, for Jim to ponder. Why would me having Google Photos enabled on my phone prevent the iCloud from doing its thing? Aren't they two different entities?
As far as I know, they are.
That's what I thought too. Oh, completing the Samsung Magician. Launch the Magician. Oh, it's done. I tested that theory this afternoon. I turned the Google Photos back on. It would not work. It would not work. As soon as I turned it on, iCloud starts working like it's supposed to. So I wanted to ponder that today and see if anyone had any thoughts.
Can I express my thoughts on that?
You may. Has it been a year already? Jose, welcome back. Where you been?
Oh, I'm doing my business.
That's almost the TMI sentence.
Exactly.
So
So
yeah,
that worked just fine. Go ahead. What's your thoughts on Google and the iCloud?
well, Google and the iCloud is that Apple is being Apple.
Makes sense.
If you want it in more blunt terms, Apple's probably being a dick.
Yes, exactly. So does
Amen to
anyone
that.
else's user interface change on YouTube today? Or mine
a few
changed.
days
Alex
ago.
said his changed about a week ago.
No, I'd say probably 2 or 3 days ago.
Oh,
At the
okay.
most, not a week ago.
Change? What change?
Oh,
They
it's hard
changed
to explain.
They changed the whole YouTube website
Yeah, you'll.
and the app for iPhone and iPad and all that.
Oh well, I don't use the app, so that makes no difference to me.
But the same changes. You notice the same changes on the website, on the normal website too. It's just
My stuff has looked the same pretty much forever. I mean, they got the short section that's been inserted for a while. But you guys got to remember, I run ad blockers all the time. So
I do too.
So I'm not sure what changes you're referring to, because it pretty much
changes of like the user interface, like where they put the like button, the dislike button, the search bar, all that kind of.
I can tell a difference on Chrome.
So
But not
the first thing that I noticed was right here. This is new. and they're blue. Analytics and edit video. This is on the current stream.
Okay.
And obviously Zoom doesn't show up when I'm sharing my screen. And the other thing I noticed was on the regular YouTube, if I find something that I want to go watch that I'm not subscribed to, the subscribe button is no longer red, it is white. That's the second thing that I noticed. Let's go see if this one will do it or not. Yeah, see how this is now white instead of
Yeah, it's
red?
changed. Is that Chrome or is that Edge?
I'm on Chrome. Yeah, I use Chrome.
Well,
I've not tried it.
Since you're screen sharing at the moment, see if you can go to Josh's latest video of his monitor from yesterday and see if you can see my chat.
Mine's black for what it's worth. The subscribe button,
Black on black?
black on a white background.
Well, okay, yeah, the background's white, the wording's black. It used to be red.
No, where it used to be red, it's black now. So I think it changed based on what you're doing, not what they're doing.
because Ken's got a black background, he's got a white subscribe button.
It's because I guess maybe because we operate in dark. Me and him use dark mode.
Yeah, I don't.
Possibly.
In my old age, I like light mode. In my young age, I like amber mode.
He turned live chat replay off for this video. So if you made a comment, it's not going to show up.
Let's buy that poor boy a capture card because I couldn't watch that for more than 2 seconds. That's shaking.
He got a capture card. I already got him one.
Well, why is he using the iPhone to capture?
Because the capture card is at the group home in the closet, and he's at his aunt's.
Gave him a $15 one.
So that's just some of the changes. It might be because I'm running in dark mode. I don't know. I'll experiment.
And he didn't, and I'm willing to bet you he didn't turn live chat replay off. Someone else set it all up for him, and they turned it off.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I think it defaults to off now. So I was setting up for somebody else or showing them out. Like I'm an expert.
Well, he used his phone, so it's a possibility it might default to being off. I don't know. I did experiment with doing a real 60-second short today.
No, I don't think it defaults if you use your phone. Cause I just did that. I just did a live stream from my phone the other day, and I didn't change none of the chat settings before I went live, and after YouTube processed the video, I'm able to see the chat messages now on my video.
Yeah, but in order for us to see it on his main page, he's already had to process it.
But if you do go in, if you do stream from your phone before you actually go live, you do have the option to turn off the chat completely.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's under like advanced options and then more options. You can go in there and it'll work.
Now, oddly enough, the interface on the phone for me has not changed. Everything is just like it used to be. So go live. You have to have a title. And then you say it's where? Under advanced?
It's at the bottom under advanced and then more options.
I don't have that option. I have go live, creator title, go live. I don't have any advanced options whatsoever. If I click go live right now, it's going to go live.
Well,
so if I go back, I'll go back one and see if I can find it.
It should be on the same page as where you put in your title for your video. If you just scroll down, it'll say like, is this video made for kids? And you say no, and then it's
Okay, yeah, I found it. Allow chat, don't allow chat. And you have option now that it contains paid promotions. All right. So I should be able to cancel that, and I can. I challenged the professor to something for November, and he just instantly refused. I guess November you're not supposed to shave or something, so I proposed to him that I'm going to shave on the 31st and not shave the entire month of November. And he didn't even think about it. He goes, "No, I'm not doing that." Yet he brings it up to me that the month of November is not to shave.
Well, it doesn't say that you have to shave off your beard at the end of October. It just says that you shouldn't shave in November.
You're just afraid I'll grow a bigger beard than you will in 30 days. Just admit it. It's okay. We can handle it. And then I thought, no, you're going to that camp, so you want to be debonair when you get there. Hey, BH,
Evening.
no
I
mail
like the-
today.
Shoot.
When did you
I
mail
like the
it?
beard.
2 weeks ago yesterday.
It should have been here then, I would think. I'll keep an eye out for it.
Things have been slow coming up from south of the border too. Sometimes it's closer to 4 weeks now before I get something. Don't know why.
I did ask my mail person, and she said usually about 2 weeks as well. So
I think that's mail right now. I don't think that's anything at the border.
If you order from Amazon, BH, if you order from Amazon Canada, how long does it take to get?
I think the last thing I ordered was about 9 days.
And
We
that's
have
from
trucks going across the
Canada.
border and there's no wait. It's actually quicker now. Half hour. So
And
I
there's
don't
an
think
Amazon
mail's-
warehouse distribution center or whatever, not more than 70 miles from me.
in Canada, right?
Yeah.
And it takes 9 days.
Well, it just depends where it comes from. You know, they don't stock everything at the one warehouse, apparently.
Did everyone get, or did anyone get a notification tonight of tonight's stream?
Yes.
Because I had the hardest time going to YouTube, my channel, and seeing where it was scheduled. It finally showed up after about 10 minutes, 2 restarts later, and an update. I
My
pulled
mom
out all
took-
the stops trying to fix that little problem.
My mom took the grandkids to a haunted house earlier.
Think you'll get lucky they won't come back?
They were scared. She
Were they
was,
going to devil worshiping again, we said?
but she didn't go in because it cost $10 a person to go in.
That's the excuse I always used. It costs too much money. So did they enjoy it other than the fact they were scared? Or did they say?
Well, they didn't say, or I didn't ask. Because I'm not really that interested. It's just there's a Bass Pro Shop. If you go right as you go into Tennessee from Arkansas, you probably saw it on your way here. The Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. It's got the world's tallest freestanding elevator. When we went there with the kids several years ago, that's the first thing they wanted to do when they went in there. Can we go up the elevator? Nope, because it's $10 a person to go up the elevator. Just to ride up the elevator.
So Tony is saying I have a pending stream right now. Can anyone verify that for me?
No, I'm eating pretzels.
Well, I lost another subscriber. I'm going the wrong direction here. At 176 now. I do
Oh,
have.
you better be careful, Ian. You got to catch up to Josh.
Oh, it's the short that I did. Interesting. Well, I've got to lose 50 more subscribers, so we're tied. He's got 126 right now. I got 176. Of course, the way it's going, I probably will catch up to him.
And
So
how do
why
I
did the
only
short
have-
go to being scheduled? That's kind of cool.
How do I only have 71 subscribers? My videos are way more informative, way more exciting than his videos.
He's playing Fortnite, or as he says, Fortnite. There's a big crowd of people out there for that.
It's probably the Fortnite and the fact that Doug's on the.
Not me. Not interested.
There's Jeff.
Oh, hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Good evening.
So,
Got a little earlier tonight, finally. Still
Okay.
warming up a little bit after being out at the ball field. It got down to 59 here, ball field. Kids were playing, so they kept warm.
When we went
Standing around.
to watch the nephew play, it was like 48. It was
Yeah, that's
real chilly for, even though we wasn't out there not even an hour.
I think we were 46 when we got home a while ago.
yeah.
Yeah, currently 46 degrees. High tomorrow, Friday 64 and sunny. High Saturday 67 and sunny. So,
Supposed to get down to 49 tonight and 46 tomorrow night, at least at where we were at the ball field.
okay, so I am, looks like maybe able to edit this, or can
Ooh.
I?
56.
Well, that's interesting. Huh. I did a short from my phone. I thought it played. Apparently it didn't. When I click on it to edit it, it now wants me to put another title back in there. It says it's going to play at 11:06. Let's just see what happens. Oh, that was 9 minutes ago. Never mind.
I think what the problem is, Ken, is that YouTube saw enough of your shorts in that golf video.
Oh, those were clips, by
That's
the
a
way.
good one.
Yeah, she does have a tendency to. Okay, so it does. The short that I did on the iCloud issue is showing up. It shows there's 4 views. I'm just, man, why, how to the hell? I still don't have any kind of a copyright from yesterday's opening that I thought I would. Oh yeah, this is saying it's from it says mobile and scheduled to stream at 11:06 tonight, being the 27th, that is.
That No Shave November is supposed to be for cancer awareness.
Yeah, I think years ago it was something about you grew a mustache, and then they've changed it, and then you just don't shave or something. I don't know.
And you don't get now you don't get groomed. You take the money you spend on shaving and grooming and donate it to cancer awareness.
How about donating to cancer treatment?
Yeah, yeah.
I did my fair share this year. Or my
Yeah,
insurance
I've been
did.
there and done that.
Yeah, I don't buy anything to shave, as you can tell. So
I'll tell my aunt that gets her hair done every week. Ready to church on Fridays.
She's a typical Southern lady. She'll still be getting her hair done every week.
My buddy with cancer died yesterday.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I am sorry to hear that too.
Tomorrow will be my sister's would have been my sister's birthday. Been 4 years.
Long Dog is saying there's something weird in Google Chrome. It obviously he's in chat, so it means he's signed in, and it wanted him ask him to sign in, explain that. So that's questions for Alex. Alex, is Alex still with us?
Yeah, can you repeat the question?
Alex, ... There's something weird in Google Chrome that just happened. Obviously, I am in chat, so that means I'm signed in. I see my cool username, smiley face, but when I went to give a thumbs up, it asked me to sign in. Explain that.
No, what it is you're signed into Chrome. You're not signed into YouTube. You're signed into the actual Chrome browser.
You got to be signed into YouTube to chat, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, but if you're signed into the Chrome browser, that's different than being signed into YouTube.
I think he signed into both the Chrome browser and YouTube because he is chatting. You can't chat unless you're signed in with your channel, right?
Yep. That's what I thought.
This is a correct
The
statement,
way
sir.
I understand it, I mean, I seem to be having a rough day on things, but if Wintermute shows up, somebody let me know, please. I have a question for him on DaVinci Resolve. Trying to figure
All right,
something
Now,
no,
wait a minute. You're the professor on DaVinci Resolve, aren't you?
Oh no, not yet. Not for
All
a
right.
very long time.
Sorry, sir, no Da Vinci questions allowed tonight.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well,
Really?
I'll wait 41 more minutes and then it'll be tomorrow and then I can ask it. So why is this? This is weird. I'm almost afraid to publish this because I don't know what it is.
So today I finally got a rejection. I finally got a rejection, a call, and an email from a job that I applied to like a month ago. That I have long since figured that I wasn't going to.
Oh, I can beat that one now. That's
back
fine.
from.
I interviewed for several jobs in 1978. Well, I started out just by sending out a bunch of letters. And I got a few interviews and so forth. And after I'd been working at the job I took 6 months, I got a letter from one of the first places I'd sent a letter to saying, sorry, we don't have anything for you right now. I'd already been working at another job 6 months. So
What's funny is this, I think this is the first job that someone has actually called me on the phone to tell me that I've been reached without me having to call
credit for that. At least they didn't ghost you.
Right.
No.
And you didn't reach out to them first. She reached out to you, right?
I tried to reach out to them like a week or so after I had interviewed, like a week or two after I interviewed, but it wouldn't let me even message her. Her voicemail was full.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that tells you something when your voicemail's full.
Yep.
Makes me feel like I'm the only person that actually listens to their voicemails and keeps their voicemail cleared out.
Well, to be honest, I don't listen to my voicemail all that often.
I don't either.
Sometimes I don't get a notification that I've got voicemail.
Well, I always get a notification that I've got a.
I mean, there's an app on my phone
voicemail.
that pop up a little sign if there's something waiting there, but I kind of I'm just sort of programming that one out. I don't get a. In the past, I used to be set up where I actually got a reminder audibly that I had voicemail, but I have to remember to check anymore.
Mine hadn't been doing that.
I follow Dr. Rizk's advice. I don't use voicemail. I use text. Nobody's seen that commercial but me.
I don't remember.
Well,
Well,
the only
Doctor,
thing worse than somebody's voicemail, the only thing worse than somebody's voicemail being full is somebody that doesn't have their voicemail set up at all.
I wish I
is this
didn't
pick
have the
on my?
same.
Is this like pick on Ken night or what? Is that how we're starting
And
this year off? Picking on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Why?
honestly
I
wish I
obviously didn't get that memo.
well,
You weren't supposed to.
my turn to do some shots here at Ken. Ready, Ken?
Yeah. Should I
Uh,
let him back in?
No.
Let's see. He's always saying about the time he gets over to the stream, so I'll let him back in now.
I honestly wish I didn't have mine set up.
I honestly don't miss mine, and I do not have mine set up. It has not been set up since November of 2020.
Well,
I do not miss it.
I don't think there's a way to unset it up once you have it set up.
I get tired of people calling me, and all they say is, "Chris, call me back." I mean, if I see a missed call, I'm gonna call you back.
Had
Mine.
an interesting one today. Got a call this afternoon. And I answer it. It says, "Hi, Jeff, I'm returning your call." And I didn't recognize voice, and I said, "Who's this?" And it was somebody I didn't know.
It's a sales call.
No, I've had this happen before, twice now. Somebody is calling people and spoofing my number because I get other numbers that call me I know are spoofed.
Oh, yeah, okay, that I get all the time.
You know. And fortunately, I just told the guy, I said, "I think somebody spoofed my number," and he was very polite about it. The first time it happened, there was some lady who was very irate and didn't believe me. I ended up just having to block her.
What I'll get is my phone will block the way I have my voicemail set up. My actual phone will block the call from ringing. Will mark the call a spam before it even rings. But the voicemail, the person will be routed to voicemail, and they won't even leave a message. They will not hang up soon enough. So it will register as having a voicemail, but it will have like 5 or 10 seconds worth of absolute nothing. Complete.
I got one of those calls the other day. Someone called and didn't say anything for like 5 seconds. Like, all right, goodbye.
I've been getting a crap load of those.
Yeah, what?
I've had legit calls be marked as spam.
Well, you know how you all fix that problem. Do what I do. Leave your phone on silent. It'll piss the world off, but your phone won't ring and no one will ever bother you. Including my mom. She called me 3 times today and I didn't answer it. I said, "Mom, you know I keep my phone on silence." "Well, I called you 3 times." Like, I never heard the phone ring because I have it turned off.
Now,
There's
can
only
you hear
been one
alarms?
time
No, I'm not going to.
Can
She
you
got
hear
mad at me,
alarms
but
though,
it's
Rick,
gonna-
if you do that? Or is it
Huh?
shut everything? Can you hear your
No, it just
alarms?
shuts the ringer. It just shuts the ringer off.
Oh, okay.
There's
How
only
can
been
you
one
tell?
time that I had to because of this whole COVID and people working from home, there's only been one time that I've had to completely shut down my spam filter or let a private number come through. Because I was expecting a phone call from somebody, and since they was a government entity and they was working from home, they didn't want anybody to know. They didn't want anybody to know their number since they was instructed by the main office to call as a private number. So I had to shut my spam filter off.
You know what I would have told
in
them?
order to let that call come through.
They want to use a private number that I don't recognize. Don't bother calling back. I've told that to several people. You got a private number you don't want people knowing you're calling, don't bother calling me again. Well, fine, I won't. Click. Man, your number is public or I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, but you know you've been spoofed when I get a local area code number with somebody's name attached. And you answer it and it starts asking you about your car warranty.
Right.
Or The other thing that's popular here is I'd like to speak to the individual that pays the Nevada energy bill. And you know it's a solar salesperson right at that point, and that's an immediate click
Yeah.
without even a word said.
I wonder why they call and don't say anything though. I get those from time to time.
I
Just
don't.
Well, if
because
you
I
pick
read
it
up
up
on
and
that.
don't say anything yourself, the automated thing on the other end is trying to hear somebody actually speaking before it kicks in its spiel.
Right, but most people answer a phone with the word hello. So what's to
Well,
gain by?
but now oftentimes sometimes I'll lift it up and just not say anything, trying to see if there's an automated thing on the
Yeah.
other end.
Yeah.
well, sometimes an automated thing will call you and say, "Can you hear me?" And if you say yes,
Then
they
they know
can
they've
take
got a
that yes
line.
out and record it and
Yeah,
make it sound like you said yes to
yeah. I
something.
never answer
Yes.
anything with the word yes.
Just say no.
Or you can do my favorite trick in the book. Since I have an Android phone, Ken, when somebody calls me, and this should work with Jeff's phone too. When somebody calls me, I have three options. I have answer, decline, and a very special option called screen. When somebody calls me and I know it's a telemarketer or it's a spam, and it rings through and doesn't get automatically blocked by the spam filter, I can hit screen, and my robot
Yeah,
will
I
talk
don't
to
have
their
that option.
robot.
That may be a function of your provider.
No, I can't vouch for that. I think that's a feature of an Android phone because I have it too, and my sister and everything. Yeah, she has a
Yeah,
Android as well.
if it's a spam call, and I know it's a spam call, or if it was Josh calling, I would sometimes hit screen, and then it would make the Google thing answer.
Now, the text messaging I've got is extremely good about spam filtering nowadays. I get about being political season, getting like 10 calls a day that are political ads from either side of the political spectrum. And those things are all going straight to the spam folder for text messages.
Well, in a couple of
But
weeks
the
here, I'll
the
be.
voice stuff, not so much.
Long Dog says, answer the phone like this. Dave's Fantastic Pizza. Can I help you?
When
If
I
you
was
answer the
going
phone,
back to school after getting out of the Army, all of the grad students shared a big office, had one phone. So you never knew who was going to call, and phone would ring, somebody pick it up and say, City Morgue, you stab them, we slab them,
Yeah.
or something like that.
So I did have a unworthy comment filtered through from last night, so I got to go check my settings.
What?
Yeah,
So
I had it set so they couldn't get through, and somehow one made it. I don't know if it's because they put icons in there first and then the link and then icons or what, but it filtered through. I got rid of it.
so
Was
so
there was there a special character like at the beginning?
I wouldn't mute.
I went mute. There was like a heart icon in the beginning or something like that, instead of just the link.
So when I went to that Warm Springs, it was back in the 90s, didn't have no cell phones. So had a payphone, and back then they would ring for somebody wanting to speak to somebody that goes there. And one day this girl, she answered the phone. She said, rehab abortion clinic, you rape them, we scrape them.
Lord.
I know.
You guys with all these cell phone problems, I don't have those problems.
Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. I don't have anywhere near the problems these guys seem to have.
You don't have half the world with your cell phone number either.
I'm sorry, say that again?
You don't have half the world with your cell phone number.
Well, no, that's very true.
They actually don't have my number. Calls get routed to me from over 1,000 people, literally. Not all of them, but I mean emergencies and whatnot. So yeah,
My
there's a
phone I
favorite.
don't have much issue
There
with.
is a thing going now with these fake investments, and it's coming from India. And I'll say that seriously because you can tell by the name, but they always put an MD, and the doctor wants you to invest. It's like one of my best friends is a doctor. I wouldn't give him $1 to go across the street. He's a great doctor, but he is not an investment counselor.
I walk away and you guys get awkwardly silent. Oh, this refrigerator and I are about to have issues.
I can tell you about my day.
Go ahead. You almost bought a phone, I hear.
I went to Walmart, got my son a phone because he got a job, and he starts next week. And got him some khaki pants for work, and spent another $176 on food.
Where's the job?
It's a grocery store called Harris Tweeter.
Harris Teeter.
Yeah.
Is it
Cool.
Teeter? Harris Teeter.
Yeah.
Harris Teeter, whatever it is.
Well, we're waiting to hear what kind of a phone you bought, Greg.
God damn it, I lost that thing again.
Okay, I have a question. I think it was someone. I think it was Wintermere or no Long Dog that said that there was a painting live stream from Ken.
It was a what?
A painting live stream from
pending
Ken.
live stream.
Pending.
Yeah,
There is a pending
Yeah,
live stream, and I believe it's somehow it's connected to or part of the short I did earlier tonight.
oh, because it just popped up in my YouTube feed as a upcoming stream.
Well,
The title is "No idea what this is. I apologize just in case."
Yep, because I have
Yeah,
no
Ken,
idea
I
what
got
it is.
a notification logged into YouTube on the computer. I mean, you were already going, but I looked back through my notifications and one did come through there, and I never got one on my phone,
Huh.
which is kind of weird.
Scheduled for 11 minutes ago.
Well, I'm not going to get lucky and do my first short in a long time and it actually work like it's supposed to. If I go into the studio and go into content, well, it's not showing up now. It was a while ago.
I see it.
Oh, here we go. It is. It's now. I go into live in the studio. It shows upcoming, and it was actually scheduled to kick off about 10 minutes ago. So I don't know what. Apparently, I can't stream twice at the same time. I don't know. But my short actually showed up. I saw the short earlier. It's got 4 views.
Yeah, one of them's mine.
Yeah, the other one is me.
Yeah, iCloud issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his iPhone issues or whatever.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could, by shutting Google off, if that affected my ability to go from the phone to the iCloud. It does. And then apparently when you try to show the photo or look at the photos to show it, it shuts the video off because as soon as I got out of the photos, the video started back up. So I give up. Yeah, Robert says it's an operator error. It might be. Might very well be. All I know is the phone says there's 479 pictures in one video, and iCloud says there's 479 videos or pictures in one video. So all is well right now. All is good.
Yeah, knock on wood.
For now. I'm sure it'll change. Tomorrow will be a good test of the length of time it takes to download a 2-hour plus video because I'm going to record it. I'm still trying to work that out in my head. And then Saturday, I won't record that, I don't think. Looking forward to the weekend, actually. So, Wintermute, I've got a Da Vinci question for you.
Okay.
When we were doing the thing for Doug and we created that settings thing we created, it affected all 3 versions of that, even though the other 2 weren't functional. Does that ring a bell with you?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
Why?
So, well, because earlier today I was working on another project that has basically the same thing, and it doesn't affect the other version. If I make a change in A and then go see if that change took place in B, it's not there like it was doing in that other one. And that made no sense to me. So I thought next time I see you or hear from you, I was going to run that by you and see what you thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, at least you didn't give me the Alex Cheek answer and say it's just me and I'm old and forgetful.
Imagine, I mean, if you save a setting, you'd have to have that identical setting in the other things, or I don't know how it would work.
I don't either, but I know it was
When
weird.
they load in, if they don't, I mean, when you save off a project, it saves somewhere else. It's not in that settings, right? It's its own thing.
That's what I thought. I thought it was
So it
restricted
should be
to
saving
this
all those nodes
project.
elsewhere.
Right. And on that one particular one, it was affecting the other 2 versions of that same project.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Which is weird, but
No, it is you.
that's true. That is true. Now coming up on 52 minutes. Go ahead and get the exit thing queued up once I go figure out where it's at, thanks to the new UI on OBS.
Were they copies of projects? Like you always you kind of tend to save multiple copies and stuff.
Well, they're copies actually.
Yeah.
And then,
The
okay,
copies
so the
made
first
after
one
you did the setting, or saved the setting, or before you saved the setting. That's
before.
Yeah, so that didn't make sense.
Because what I'll do is I get the original, and then I'll save it as the original. We'll just call it Project A. Then I'll go verify that it saved as Project A. Then I'll reopen Project A, and I'll instantly save as, and it'll be Project A copy. And then that's the working copy I'm using. That way I've got my original in case I screw it up so bad I can always revert back to that. Then if I save that one, I save as copy. It'll say Project A copy 1. So that's the 3 versions: the original, Project A copy, Project copy 1. In that particular one you and I were doing or messing with, what change I make in Project copy 1, and I'll get confused here in a minute, it's actually affecting Project A. It should not be, but it was. So I did a backup tonight with Alex's help. I'm getting ready to just scrap the whole thing and start all over again. It's just got me that frustrated.
Did you buy that template you were talking about?
Haven't yet. I did come across another really cool one though for free. I'm debating on whether I want to get it or not. It's one of those ones, buy me a cup of coffee type deal. And that guy's got a lot. The only reason I want to get it is I want to break it apart and look at it and see how it works.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. The only reason.
Actually, if it's free.
I think it was you that mentioned that the effect I showed today was from the Star Wars warp jump type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about that until you mentioned that, but that's exactly right.
It's a little more detailed, but yeah.
Well, that's just the raw basic. This is it. You can change the color, you can change the shape, you can change the speed. There's a lot you can do with it. I just wanted to get it to there and go from there. I've got to go figure out why when I save these things as a macro, it doesn't put it where it's supposed to. That's another reason why I'm about ready to scrap it, start all over again. So the stream is ended. I didn't give any shouts out. So third tonight, I believe, was Greg Guy. Is that right, Greg?
Yes, that is correct.
Mike says, looks like he was first. Tony Wallow was second. Chris Garrett, Long Dog Stealth Mode. I saw Kenny Witten, BH Ringer, Jeff Ryman. Robert Michael was there. I think that's everybody. So I'm going to stop the stream. And I'm going to immediately try to play whatever the hell this is that's pending. So you may see something else real quick.